Exam concept. IGCSE Mathematics. Straight line graphs, gradient, y-intercept, and equations. Concept first, then real exam questions. First, read the equation form. A straight line is often written as y equals mx plus c. The letter m tells you the gradient, which means how steep the line is. The letter c tells you the y-intercept, where the line crosses the y-axis. On the graph, the purple line has a slope, and the crossing on the y-axis gives c. Quick check for y equals 2x minus 3, m is 2, and c is negative 3. Next, find the gradient from the graph. Choose two clear points on the line. Move horizontally first, that is the run, or the change in x. Then move vertically, that is the rise, or the change in y. Gradient is rise divided by run. So if the rise is 6 and the run is 3, the gradient is 2. Remember, an uphill line has a positive gradient and a downhill line has a negative gradient. Now combine the two ideas to write the equation. First read c from the y-axis crossing, then find m using rise over run. After that, put both values into y equals mx plus c. In this example, c is 1 and m is 2, so the equation is y equals 2x plus 1. Quick check, if m is 3 and c is negative 2, the equation is y equals 3x minus 2. Finally, draw a straight line from its equation. Start at the y-intercept, c, because that gives your first point on the y-axis. Then use the gradient as a step. For example, a gradient of 2 means rise 2 for every run 1. Mark a second point, then draw one straight line through both points. Quick check, for y equals negative x plus 4, you start at c equals 4. Now let's try a real CAA IGCSE-style question. This one is all about reading a straight line graph carefully. There are 3 parts. First, find the gradient of line L. Second, write the equation of line L in the form y equals mx plus c. Third, write the equation of the line perpendicular to L, passing through the point 12, negative 7. Pause here and try all 3 parts before we reveal the working. The mark scheme answers are gradient equals negative 3/4, the line is y equals negative 3/4 x plus 2, and the perpendicular line is y equals 4/3 x minus 23. Let's focus on part B. We need the equation of line L in the form y equals mx plus c. From part A, the gradient is negative 3/4, so m equals negative 3/4. Next, read the y-intercept from the graph. The line crosses the y-axis at 2, so c equals 2. Now put both values into y equals mx plus c. That gives y equals negative 3/4 x plus 2. That is the full equation of line L. Now for the perpendicular line, the original line has gradient negative 3/4. For a perpendicular line, change the gradient to the negative reciprocal. So negative 3/4 becomes positive 4/3. Now use the point 12, negative 7, substitute x equals 12, and y equals negative 7 into y equals 4/3 x plus c. Negative 7 equals 16 plus c, so c equals negative 23. Therefore, the equation is y equals 4/3 x minus 23. Before the final check, use these scoring tips for straight line graphs. 1. Write the gradient formula, change in y over change in x. 2. Read c, where the line crosses the y-axis. 3. For a perpendicular line, use the negative reciprocal gradient. 4. Substitute the point into y equals mx plus c. Final check. Formula, c, negative reciprocal, substitute, and the final equation. Keep practicing with real exam questions on EduNinja. Study topic by topic, follow step-by-step solutions, build smart papers, and use revision notes when you need a quick recap.